behind you and then be really nice and stroke their ego.
Yeah.
Me and Jamie, me, Bert, and Feng, we can grab the cash and run.
Yeah.
And obviously, we'll keep your
What you want me to keep in target?
daughter to one side.
Yeah. Unless I
Until
die.
you come back.
Unless the dragon gets miffed off because someone's rubbed all his stuff and eats me.
What you need is dimension door directly beneath the gold.
But Bert, there's only one problem with that, and that's Elminster survives. The way I'm seeing it is Elminster gets eaten, and we get his share of the gold.
Actually, it doesn't work like that. What it'll be is we all end up dying, and Elminster will be the only one that survives.
You're probably right, actually. Yeah.
Because
for all we know, the dragon likes bagpipe music. Therefore,
yeah.
That'll be just our luck, Bert.
It is. Right, let's check these spells out. If that's what they are.
I've my character sheet, all my spells had gone. All my spell slots had gone. So I've put the ones back on that should be there and used like I think one first and one second. So I don't know why they'd gone. But I had a look through the text, you know, the text chat. And I'd used Dissonant Whispers and I've used magic, what's it called? Mirror Image. The charges on the wand are still gone. And the Bardic Inspiration that I used is gone, and the Beguiling Magic that I used is gone. But the others have disappeared for some reason. So I've ticked them back on, because they should be there unless there's something that you know that I don't, that's wiped out my spells.
No, they should still be there.
Cool, okay. And
well, at least until you open the next door.
Yeah, you're just getting it ready.
Yeah, just getting ready. So I just assumed you'd open the next door that looks like it's got lots of gold behind it, and a beautiful woman just throwing it in the air like that. I just assumed you'd open it. So yeah.
I'll lose all the spell slots. Yeah, I'll do it.
Woman.
Steve, while we're also combat,
a gold woman or what?
You're going to create a spell.
Beautiful women. Which one?
Okay, you're going to create a spell.
Are the women golden coloured?
You haven't found out oh yet. Right, these fish creatures.
Have they got any money on them? They're going to rob afterwards.
You'd have to search them first.
It's worth the risk.
Yeah, these are fish-like creatures. They were humanoid, but with a fish head, webbed feet. They were eating stuff. The place around here, it stinks. It's a really bad thing. The floor's littered with bones. There's a thin layer of sticky ooze.
So can I go and have a look at this?
Yep, you can go over and have a look at that if you like. Things over there. So if you're moving about, are you taking Simon with you, or?
Yeah, will do. Yeah.
What did Moss do with his weapons? Did he switch out the scimitar for a longsword?
I think that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, he decided he doesn't want to use his magic longsword in combat, his magic scimitar in combat, because a longsword can do
well, for tonight, I'll switch it back to his scimitar. He specialised in it, so
yeah, he wants to not use the magical weapon, but use the non-magical weapon. But
yeah, well, it sort of like makes sense because it doesn't. What's his scimitar do? Let's see.
The scimitar do.
It does a maximum of 7 points of damage.
Yeah, the longsword.
That's in his offhand.
Yeah, the scimitar do 1 point less maximum, but 1 point more minimum. But you know.
What pluses does he get on his strength? 4. Right, okay. So he can do 11 points of damage max with that. And what does a longsword do?
1d8. I think you can use it two-handed, can't you?
Well, yeah, but he's been using his hand axe, hasn't he, as well?
in his other
So
hand.
1d8.
So it's 1d8 instead of 1d6 plus 1. So we can do 1 more damage, top end, but the scimitar
Oh, but he
does...
does an extra. Yeah, no, he's better off
But I
using
don't
a
think you
scimitar.
can use a longsword and a scimitar, can you? It's going to be two light weapons.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
going to be able to... He'd be using, I'm guessing then, his longsword and his shield.
Right, okay.
You can't use a scimitar with the longsword because the longsword's not a light weapon.
Has he got a long sword on it? I'm just looking at his weapon special. I've been trying to sort out his character sleep slowly but surely.
So who's this dude? What does he look like?
Okay, yeah, you're looking into that room down there. The portcullis separating you from in there, which is why you can actually see him. If you're looking into that room, you can see a lever. Yeah, you can see a lever on the north wall. There's a slightly raised up platform in the middle of the room, and there's a blood splattered chair made out of some form of carved stone, which is sat on top of a 10-foot one high platform. And there appears to be a dark elf who's got blood all over him, and he's manacled to this chair.
Ignore these rolls for now, Steve.
Okay. And who might you be?
Right. He sort of looks up at you and goes, Zybon K-Sklach. Good luck pronouncing that one.
Is that the person that Jarl Axel told me about?
Yeah, Joe Axel didn't know the names of them.
Right, okay. Who you're here with?
Well,
Is it just you and anyone else?
yeah, my superior, I got separated from her.
From who?
Rayla Orinda. We got
All right.
separated. I think they took her to the fighting pit. There's at least I think there's a dwarf and a halfling
Right.
being tortured in the other room.
Do you think he's telling the truth?
Okay. Yep. Make a
Insight.
insight. Thank
11.
you. Insight 11. Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth, and he does appear to be manacled onto this chair.
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't get a rage bonus, does he, with his scimitar?
Is the thing
That
to
could be
lift the
why,
portcullis, is that a lever on this side? That's that thing there, is it, Steve?
Yeah, that's where there's a lever on the wall.
Okay, can you use Mage Hand
Yeah, you can use mage hand.
to pull that lever?
Yep.
You want to go see if they can lasso it so you save your spell?
It's cantrip, so I can do it as
Okay.
many times as I
Oh.
want. Yeah, I'll do that, Steve.
Okay. Your little mage hand goes through.
You know
Pulls the lever.
when he rages, does he get +2 on all of his weapons?
A damage,
But
you think?
it adds damage, and he also gets a damage reduction.
Yeah.
Because it's only doing it on the longsword, it's not doing it on the other weapons.
Yeah, when he gets rage, he gets +2 damage.
Oh, hang on, let me just check the damage. I've not been checking the damage detail. Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
I was only checking the
Yep.
attack.
Yeah, there's a little whirring and a clicking, and the portcullis slowly goes up into the ceiling.
Okay.
Hang on, before you go in, I
What?
can take a piton out. I'll tap it in, make sure it can't come down straight.
He says that as I'm stood inside. I have just stepped inside, so damn. Yeah.
I'll still put the piton anyway.
I'll just stand still. Like, what? Okay. Are we done? Okay. Walk over to this dude.
So look, he's sort of looking at you. He looks quite beat up. There's strange cut marks and other and small holes where there shouldn't be.
How do you make the token biggest thing?
Yeah,
You know, so
click
it
on the,
comes up on the screen again.
what you want to make it? What you mean, like?
You know how you can just open it up so it's a big thing on your screen.
Do you want a sleight of hand check for that, Steve?
Okay. Yeah, you can do. You want? Yeah.
You used to press a button on the keyboard, didn't you?
Oh, not very good. 15. What do you want to do, Jamie?
No. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah.
You can press a button on the keyboard, can't you, and then click on the token, and it just makes the token dead big so you can see it properly.
Yeah.
Z.
What?
Just highlight the
Z?
token, then press Z. Just Z.
Yeah. He looks at you a little confused for a moment, and then it's like a light switches on and goes.
It's not letting me highlight tokens.
If you just select your token,
Yeah,
it's got to be
yeah, let's-
your own token, though. Can't do
Oh,
someone
okay.
else's.
no, on one of the games, it was letting you do it on all the monsters.
I think Steve can do it.
Ah,
Yeah,
right.
I can make other ones big.
Just says me scroll. Yeah,
like
like
that.
that. Just says me scroll.
Untie him.
Yeah, he's got manacles on, and they've got a lock on them.
Okay, I'll try and pick the lock.
Okay.
I can like the bottle lock.
So we need. He says. He looks. He said, "We need to be quiet."
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Yeah.
I think there's more than that. I don't know. I don't think he's right. But anyway,
Gives it a
21.
little bit. Like easily opening up these manacles.
Okay.
He stands up and checks where to go. So there's where that dwarf and halfling went. There's been horrible noises out of that room, but we need to be quiet round here. There's a mind flayer about.
Which room with the dwarf and halfling in?
Yeah. He points to the west wall, and you can see a door.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
Where's the mind flayer?
Last time I saw him, he went through the north door.
Turn to Silk and Bert.
And go.
What do you want to do?
Is this the guy you've been looking for?
One of them. We need to find the other one, which is in the fight club. But there's a dwarf and halfling being tortured down here. And a mind flayer up here. So if we go down here.
Oh, I can't get through. Can't we get in the cells thing?
Yeah, you should be able to get in there now. I've took the wall off. Let me just
Yeah.
double check. Oh, it's gone back on. Sorry about that. There you go. I don't know how that went back on because I moved it out of the way so Jake could get through. So
Personally, I'm not averse to leaving somebody behind to be tortured.
No, neither am I.
Well, I am. So thanks for your opinions. I'm going to this door.
okay,
Sorry, but if you want to do one, I can't leave them. Not being tortured.
Oh, that's what Tim said.
That's
no,
what
he
I said.
didn't.
He doesn't
No, he
want to leave
didn't.
people being tortured.
That's not what he said.
I'm not going to leave them behind to be tortured.
Oh, you're not going to leave them behind?
No.
Oh, good. I thought you said I'm not averse to leaving them behind. Like you don't mind. I'll leave them behind. Fuck them. I was like, oh, okay. Right then. So, but we need to be quiet.
Okay, yep. There appears to be the door's a heavy set round door, like most of them are here.
But
Just
no
I was
fireballs.
actually- no, I know. Silk, is there any way
Well-
that you can lock that door so it can't be open
Which-
open? This
Which door?
The mind flayer door.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it can't get out. Because if we make a little bit of noise and that mindfully comes out, it's just going to be probably a death sentence for us all.
I can fit in it, but I need something very soft to. Mind you, I just use clothing and tap a pit in it so it can't be opened. Yeah.
What won't you hear the pitting? If he's just in the door behind it and you're tapping a pitting in.
No, it just needs like a wedge
No,
underneath the door.
Cover it
doesn't
with
it?
something
Can't be
soft so it
opened.
won't sound.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, are we coming back this way? I just thought Musk could put his shield though.
That's not a bad shout.
That's a good shout, that.
It's a really good shout.
Yeah, Muzz will just put his shield up against the door, and it does open this way, doesn't it? The door.
Good thinking, Feng.
Yeah.
The door does open this way, doesn't it, Steve?
Yeah, watch it open the other way. You can't get past.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. He's just stepped around the shield.
It does open
Does
it.
the shield expand to
towards
fill
the-
whatever space it's given to fill?
No,
Okay.
he puts the shield where he wants, does something, and then lets go of it, and it just stays there.
Yeah, he'll basically press the shield up against the door and click his button.
Okay, good
shout.
thinking. Simon the Clown is the clown? The monkey?
It belongs to a clown. Oh, sorry.
No. The clown had a stick with a jester thing on it and was waving it about.
It's not been 10 minutes since that fight, has it?
No.
Okay, so I've still got 3 things on me, haven't I?
So is
Do
this
you want
door
Feng
locked?
Do you want Feng
It
to go
is.
first?
Yeah, it does seem to be locked.
Check it for traps first.
Okay.
It's not an investigation or perception.
Perception. Yep. You're pretty sure there's no traps on this door. Well, not on this side.
Okay, Slate, can you hear anything on the other side?
Yeah, there appears to be a bit of the occasional moaning and groaning noise coming from inside.
Okay, pick the lock.
Okay. Slight hand check.
I'll step back to let Feng get near the door.
Oh, shit. I've just put my token underneath there.
Okay.
Oh. That's,
Yeah, the door doesn't seem to be particularly complicated, and it takes a little wiggling around, but you manage to get the door to unlock.
open the door.
Ask the drow. Do you know how big the room is? Or have you not been in this side?
Well, I've not been in that side.
You know,
Well,
last
you
time the
guys-
door opened, was it lit, or was it dark in there?
It was lit.
Hand the
Is
drow.
this room we're in lit?
I can. Well, I'm naturally lit anyway.
Give the
It is
drow me
kind
a
of-
hand crossbow, Steve. So you can borrow that. And some bolts to go with it.
And the bolts to go with. I was
Yeah,
gonna
you can have
say,
it bolts.
but the bolts will cost you. He looks at you and then he thanks you and instantly cocks up the hand crossbow. And while you were paying attention to that door, he sort of got his back to that wall and he's watching. Even though you've put a shield there, he's watching that door and he's looking a bit nervous.
Okay. There's that hand crossbow and a dagger as well.
Okay.
I'll have them back
You
when
ready,
we're done,
Sean?
though.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Very slowly, Steve. Open the door.
Right, play bagpipes now, Steve.
Yeah, can we get a performance check of him?
The one
Oh,
skill
you-
he done that.
Okay, you slowly open the door. This room reeks of death, blood, carnage, bit rotting smells, and stuff you don't really know what it is.
Smells
There
like
are
Feng's
three-
bedroom.
Possibly Feng's underwear.
Thing was going to go in.
Okay. There's 3 wooden tables arranged in the middle, forming a triangle. On top of 2 of them, held down with leather straps, there appears to be a halfling and a dwarf.
He's moved.
The halfling looks dead, and the dwarf's just going. He's not looking good at
Can I
all.
go in?
Okay, yeah, you can go in.
Check the halfling. Is he dead?
He's definitely dead. Part of his skull is missing, and there's no brain in his head.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
The dwarf appears. If you check over on the dwarf, he appears to have. He appears to have a hole bored into his skull, but this one's still alive. This dwarf is just like
Is he
gibbering
coherent?
and making noise. He's not very coherent at all.
Do I think healing him is going to mean it'll help heal the hole, I guess?
Well, you'll be able to heal the hole, whether it'll fix whatever is up with him. I guess it depends what he gets healed with. If you can fix him.
What's the halfling got on him?
I'll bind these wounds anyway, Steve.
Okay, yeah, you can bind his wounds. The halfling, he's actually wearing quite reasonable clothing, not high end fancy stuff, but not just rags and tatters. So he obviously did live a good life, but parts of his clothes have been slightly ripped open and that. His boots are still on. Do you want to make an investigation check?
Aye.
Yeah, it's no point me using these clothes for right. It'd only be fit for a cod piece.
12.
A 12.
I'll have a go. Hang on.
Okay, you're rifling through his pockets.
17.
17. Okay, there's something weird about one of the heels of his boots. You give it a little bit of a wiggle, and it clicks and turns around, and there's a small red gem in it, surrounded by what looks like dried leaves. Presumably to stop it rattling about. And
Okay.
Bag it, Sil.
Gem?
Yep.
Later?
Yep. It's a ruby worth 50
Get him.
gold.
It's a what?
Ruby worth 50 gold.
Cast healing word on this dwarf.
Okay. Yeah, his wounds seem to heal up, and health-wise, he's looking a lot better, but he's still making absolutely no sense.
Okay. I'll use one of them minor restoration on him.
Minor restoration on it.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Look like you were about to say something else as well.
No, just minor restoration on him.
Okay. Yep, you have minor restoration on him, and he already looked healed, so you don't see anything extra from there. But he's still sort of like rambling on, and occasionally you get words out that make almost a sentence. Things like brain sucked out.
Oh
Ask him
dear.
his name in Dwarvish.
Brain sucked out, and fish things, and
Fish fingers.
fish things. And occasionally he said something about walking brains, tentacles. And you think he mentions his family, but you can't make the name out.
Right, let's just
Ask him what his name is in Dwarvish.
He seems to understand you. Yeah. But he is still sort of like rambling. But you think he says the name Garn. But he only gets a couple of words out that seem to make sense, and the rest are whatever this guy's seen or anything, it's messed with his head somewhat.
right, let's get out.
Or he heard Elminster's bagpipes. Hard to tell.
Or the same thing. That's the same thing, isn't it? Do you want to go back into the room with the stone chair in, or back into that door at the top?
Door at the top's mind flayer. I'd rather this door at the top should take us to the corridor.
Paper and pinging rather than walk back into that.
Oh yeah, let's just go up there.
I'll stick my head out and get till the drow to come to us. I'll lock this door behind us when he comes in.
Okay.
Fang will go and remove his shield.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Steve, I'll just shut the portcullis with me mage hand again.
Okay, portcullis comes down and you hear something go, "Fuck, that was close."
Come back into this room and
Okay,
don't
yep,
check
come
that
back.
door just in case it's trapped.
Yeah, we'll do. Bear with me.
I'll get Feng to give me a hand just to move these tables. Do these doors open into this room? Or into the stone room?
The doors open in this. The doors in this one seem to open into the room.
Right. I'll get Feng to give me a hand just to move the tables over to block this door.
Okay. Okay. Do.
Is there any way that we can prevent the portcullis being activated?
Let's just get gone. I just want to scarper.
I thought you were searching for more people, that's all.
Yeah, up. I think just get out of here.
I was
I
thinking
don't
of
want
like trapping.
It's up to
Trapping
you.
the
I just don't
man.
want to spend any more time near this mind flayer.
Yeah, have you got freed the dwarf? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've healed him as best as you can. He kind of understands that you're not there to harm him, but he's shaking. He's shaking a lot. He just keeps rambling, and every so often he's saying words like brain sucking and tentacles and. Ugh. Okay, so you were checking the door for traps. You don't think there's any on it.
Is it locked?
Does appear to be locked.
Okay, make it. Sake, Tim. Excuse my French.
Yeah, give it a good little click. Really, this one seems to be a bit tricky when you have a look because it doesn't seem to be opening.
Do you want me to sort it?
Yeah, go on, you have a go. I think I've slackened it.
You want to borrow a crowbar?
Alistair goes, slacking it, and it has it. Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, it's the you've got to unlock it.
I think I did most of it. It was on the last little tumbler.
When you put the picks in, don't just put the picks in. You have to unlock it as well.
No.
Right. Has it been 10 minutes yet, Steve, with the faffing about?
With the faffing about, it's not 10 minutes yet.
Okay, cool. Still got 3 on
So
me.
you've still got the mirror images up at the moment.
Yeah, open the door.
Okay. You open the door. Okay, and the door just opens nicely.
It doesn't. It's locked.
No. You just unlocked
you unlocked it. Right, shall I have a go?
No. Hey! Come on then. Quickly now. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Jasper.
He's sort of like peering through the portcullis and he goes, huh?
We've got a couple of new friends. We need to be really quiet because of the mind flare.
Mind flare?
Yep, let's go.
Okay.
You do know there could be more treasure down here. Are we not going to see if there's any more treasure down here? Just off the top of my head.
Mind
mean-
Flayer.
But it's gone okay so far. Look, it's gone okay so far.
Let's just see what's up this corridor because it ends up here.
I like that idea. That's a great idea. Let's go and see. Yeah. Which one? Top, left or up or left?
Yeah, you can see
Up.
a door to the right. You can see two corridors to your left, and there's another portcullis up and to the north.
Can I hear any noises coming from anywhere?
Okay, make a perception check, please.
I rolled a 1.
No, you're pretty sure that it's just you guys about. You're being lovely and quiet.
Well, we're not making too much noise because I don't think any of us were proper armor, did we?
No, and you've picked locks and killed a load of fish things in this that were making a bit of noise.
Can I see whatever that is there, Steve? You can see the edge of the token.
I'm looking at you and I can't see the edge of the
There.
token. Huh. Okay, yes, there appears to be something.
I think it's because of silk. I've still got silk. I bet it's because Tim's over there, so I can see from Tim. So I won't be able to, but
yeah.
Tim can.
So yeah, you can't, but Silk can. Yeah, you can just see the outline of something's arm. Just
Is it a
up-
wavy arm? Is it wavy with tentacly army thing?
No, it looks like part of an elbow.
Well, I don't know that's there, so I'm going to have a look round here.
I'm
Okay.
going to hide shadows.
Now I can see that, Steve.
Yeah,
Nah.
you can. Yeah, you can see those.
Okay. Have those seen me?
If they have, they don't appear to have responded yet.
Okay. I'll move back there and wave my hands.
I mean, there's dead bodies around there.
I'm going to
Sneak up this wall.
hide in shadows, Steve.
Okay.
Do you want a stealth check?
Yes, please.
Oh no, 12. And I am going to go
I think we
here.
just kill him.
Okay.
Up to there.
Okay. Yeah, you move around there, going nice and quiet, as you do.
Oh, good.
Let me just clear this off. And if you could roll a. Yep, good, bad.
I think we might still need to be quiet though.
And he will.
Fuck's sake. Excuse my French.
Okay, if you could, somebody can roll for Feng.
After you, Jamie, I've not got his thing.
Yeah, sorry. I've just been playing around with measurements.
Don't be playing with fireball measurements.
That's what I was doing. You're
We've
actually
got
in
to
the
be
last
quiet. We've got to be quiet.
Oh, give me a second. Right, so that's Feng.
Okay.
And this is me.
Yep. Not got yours yet,
Oh,
Bert.
hang on. I don't have advantage, so that'll be 7, won't it?
Yep. There we go. So let's see, we've got Elminster on there, we've got Feng, Jasper, Bert, Barrow, and Silk. Yep.
Yeah, if I shoot at that spot, it covers that entire room up to about here.
That's okay. That's good. There's nobody in that radius of any importance.
Okay. Are you shouting that? Are you telling us that?
Well, I don't know what's going on in that room yet.
No, so I don't know that then.
Then why were
Yeah.
you measuring for a fireball if you didn't know what was going in that room?
So
Sounds
That's
suspicious.
planning.
I mean, have you communicated that there's shit in there?
well, only the hand signals that I was doing before.
Still not entirely sure what that was all about, if I'm honest.
Yeah. So whatever you
You-
interpret that as, they've not moved her out yet. So you've not seen them. So I'm guessing that's that.
Okay, so what you doing? What are you doing,
it me?
Elminster? It is
Okay.
you.
This thing seems to have seen me, does it?
Yeah. Definitely looks like it's seen you.
Okay.
Play the bagpipes.
It's very tempting.
Bagpipes of death.
How do you do this now?
Many people have said that about you playing the bagpipes.
No, you won't. Yeah, you'll get silk nicely there. Yeah.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Whoever's measured that will definitely get silk. Not that he's bit, but you would also get Simon the monkey and Feng
Okay.
with whatever that purple stuff was.
$20
20-foot radius.
Yep, you can definitely get silk with whatever that is. They seem to be plotting your demise a lot, Silk.
It's not the first time, and I suspect it won't be the last time, Stephen.
Yeah. I mean,
there. That'll do. So I'm
didn't
going
one
to
of them
cast.
shut a door with you on the other side near Monsoon, and then
No.
haven't you also been hit by a lightning bolt by the same one?
Mm-hmm.
Stake.
Interesting. Yep.
I'm going to cast silence there.
Oh, okay.
So that radius,
Yeah.
so no sound can pass through it. So if there's sound on the other side of it, it can't pass through it. It's not just sound inside it. If sound on the other side cannot pass to the other side of it. That's
Yep,
the
no
wording on
problem.
the spell. So I'm going to cast
Yep.
silence there.
Sound won't go into it, or from the other side of it can't hear it.
Yeah.
It's blocking it all.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Cast that.
I've put a red circle on.
Cool.
Yep.
And then I am going to run like fuck. And
Okay.
they're bad guys. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yep.
25, 30 to the. And
Okay.
I will say, not shouting, but just go, bad guys up there. There's a few of them. And Simon's going to follow me down here. That is
Okay.
my go. Do you want me to see? Do you want the wording for silence? I'll click on it and then it'll cast it.
No, it's all right.
It's there anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not just anything in it. Sound doesn't come from outside to the other side, anything, because it's in the way. The sound does not travel through it. So
Yeah.
whatever you've just said, they didn't hear.
Yeah, on the bad guys didn't hear.
Yeah.
But anyone on this side did. So I'm still being quiet because
Yeah.
my plan is not for the mind flayer. I don't want sound to get towards the mind flayer side.
Is there a man flayer in there, is it?
On this side, yeah, he's just in this room over here. We think, the room to
Oh,
the
right.
north.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, so I think he's there, and there's a door here, so he could potentially come through that door if we make noise. This door here.
Who's going to make
Assuming
noise?
that it's similar to this corridor, with a room that's
Or
two doors
the
in and
drowse,
out.
he could have gone out of that door and the guy in the other room didn't know.
Yeah, maybe.
You
I'm
all
not taking
could
that risk.
completely say, okay.
That's me, Steve.
Okay. Bandit Aruno steps out and fires a light crossbow at Silk.
I'm hidden shadows.
No, you're not.
All right.
Ooh. Yeah, hit you for 6 points of damage.
6.
6, I know, mighty 6. And then he steps back round the corner. Something steps up that way. Shoots a crossbow and hits Silk for 9 points of damage. And he steps back. Something steps out from this bit. Come on, tell me you can see some other than Silk. No, he cannot.
Tell you what, they're good shots, aren't they?
And takes a shot with his crossbow and misses Silk.
They're not very good shots, are they?
And then he sort of like steps back up and disappears around the corner. Which takes us over to Feng, who's just seen these bolts come flying out and thrashing into his mate Silk.
15, 20, 25. And he will throw his hand axe.
Okay. Okay, he can see one clearly and he can see the edges of 2 others.
11 points of damage. Does he get to throw that weapon again? Or does he just get one attack once?
He just gets one attack, but it's a hand axe to throwing, so it comes back to him.
Yeah, I know it comes back. I just weren't too sure if he got 2 attacks or not.
11 points of damage on the nearest one, yeah?
Yeah, this one here.
Yep. Yeah. Hand axe hits him squarely in the chest. He looks like he screams, but you can't tell. And he falls backwards to the. He falls. Yeah. Well, he falls back to the floor. And makes an almighty nothing sound when he hits the ground. Okay, has he got any movement left, or?
He'll just stay there.
Okay.
Can he do unlimited rages?
No.
He's got to set them out. How many has he used up?
I have no idea. Where would it be on his character sheet? He's used one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He won't rage though.
No, he's only got a few. He can keep it going as long as he stays in combat, but
Yeah, well, he's been out of combat for, 20, 30 minutes?
he's been out of combat for a little. But it's not that long because Elminster's still got his mirror images up.
Oh, well, I was thinking about the 20 minutes that he spent on opening the doors.
It wasn't 20 minutes.
It was
It
10
took-
minutes ago. Isn't that 10 minutes ago?
Not anymore on a pit
No.
rock. It used to be, but now
Oh,
it's
right.
things like that have moved down
Yeah,
to
it's
one
just an
turn, but
action
not
now.
for everything. Presumably because they realised if it takes you 5 minutes to open it, and there's 10 rounds in a minute, how far everything could have just circled around you before you got the door open.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Which kind of makes no sense, but at least they've improved that. Okay, so things there, his hand axe flies back to him. Jasper's watching all this going on, and he's like, "Oh, shit!" And he casts a little spell. Familiar little a little spider cannon thing appears next to him down here. Okay. Yeah, that's summed up that round. And seeing that they're coming that way, he kind of moves in a bit that way. Drags his cannon just moves around to there. And that is all he's doing, which takes us down to Phil. Three bandits shot at you, one of which is definitely dead now. So there's at least two more bandits that you know of.
Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Gonna do second wind.
Okay, yeah.
So that's 1d10 plus 1, which I'll do in a minute. And
Yeah.
that's a bonus action. Does that excuse me, does bonus action come last?
You can do
You
it.
can do all after.
Okay. Can I cast a spell?
Yeah.
On me. I'll cast Long Stride on me, which increases my movement by 10 feet per round.
Yep.
So that's 40. On D10, bear with me. So I've got 7 hit points back.
Right.
And I can move 40 now. 5, 10, 15,
Yeah, and it lasts a while, doesn't it?
and yeah. 10, 20. Into the corner there, because he's dead. Stand there, wait for the next one to come around. And then hide the shadows again. Jesus wept. Okay, that's me done.
Okay.
You've left your head torch on.
What's giving me away?
It's on flash mode as well.
Can I point out? I just cast a spell. I can't remember last time I did that.
Yeah.
Please.
And that takes us up to you, Bert.
Right. 5, 10, 15. Oh, that's exactly where I want to be. 15. I'm going to fireball the room. It's at that square.
Okay. That's square. Okay. Can you link the description for me again?
It's a 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
And I think it follows corridors, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's just a big fireball, but it just envelops that room.
Is it that
Yeah.
square or the square next to it, Jamie?
That
Yeah,
one.
with ping it. That square.
That's right.
Oh, that's not right. You can't get silk like that.
Move. Just give me a minute.
Okay. You fire off your fireball. What's the damage on that one?
42.
42.
Likey.
Dex 14, Steve.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. Look at that.
Okay, this massive fireball goes off, which obviously makes no sound. Okay. You've got any movements left or anything else you want to do?
No. For me, it's fighters said.
Okay. Alan's just watching the veil, watching around the corner. And the dwarfs staying in close. Yep, that's just happened. Okay, Alminster. It's on you.
Okay, well, they're obviously all dead now.
Yes, they're obviously all dead now.
So I'll.
Well, you just fell on me because I'm not dead. You can try and kill me. Everybody else has tried.
I'm gonna.
I was the closest.
What have we got?
It's not a competition.
Hold my beer, Alminster. Getting out his backpack.
Okay.
Room should be clear now, Elminster. You can carry on trekking.
Okay, I'll hide in shadows and move up.
Okay. Let's see a happy
Yeah,
stealth
chop,
check.
chop.
25. So 25 to the stealth check.
Yeah.
Ooh, 21.
You
Okay.
you took my advice and turned your torch off, didn't you? I
Yeah,
understand.
I wasn't going to until I saw yours and went, what a knobhead. Oh,
But there
yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
There's scorch marks all around the floor around there. You can definitely see
And to
a
that's
bit
as
of
far
a
as I can
charred.
get.
Yeah, you can from there you can see a couple of charred bodies,
And there's a guy there.
and there's a guy there.
Okay, I don't know whether he's seen me. And I don't know whether the others can see me.
Yep, sounds good. And you're stood in your silence, so even if you think they did, you couldn't shout to tell anybody.
No. So,
Because
with my bonus action,
yeah.
got nothing I can do with my bonus action to tell him.
With a bonus action, I'm just gonna prestigitate.
I'm just going to do this.
Okay.
At Bert and Feng. But I'm in shadow, so they'll have to be able to see
Yeah,
21.
you need a good perception check, Bert, to actually see him making you a hand gesture. So this will be interesting.
Perception.
Come on, just 21. That's all you got to get.
And I'll roll one for Feng.
Come on, Feng.
Yeah, Feng's the one that normally finds secret passages.
23, fucking hell.
Okay, yeah.
He gets,
Yep.
he gets +6, doesn't he?
Yeah, Feng's noticed that it
Hey,
goes.
so do I. Still only rolling 10s.
Feng's sort of like, let's shout it. Elminster's waving a finger like that. What's he on about?
Bad
Who's
guy.
Who's he telling off?
He's not.
He's missed his nose by miles with that finger. He needs to get it well closer. Yeah, that's me.
Feng's
That.
let you know. Elminster's moving his finger. That's okay. Okay. He disappears from view. He seemed to be going down as he disappeared. Which takes us up to Feng.
Can I still let these know? I know it's not my go, but
Yeah,
that one just got.
Where's the gap?
No.
Yeah, so interpret
Yeah.
what you can out of that.
Yeah.
Well, I won't watch him. What does he do?
I'm pointing at the stairs.
What? These?
Yeah, I'm pointing at them stairs.
Oh. Frank can actually see somebody here.
Yes, he can. He could see a body lying on the floor, looking somewhat charred. Yeah, if you're talking about there, I'm guessing.
No, it's further back. I can just about see the rim of the counter here.
You could just see the edge or the silhouette of something further down that corridor.
I don't. Yeah, it'd be like a disadvantage thing, wouldn't it, to hit him?
Yeah,
That's
definitely good. That's definitely going to be hard cover.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Isn't that long range for a hand axe?
I think it's pretty. If it's not, it's pretty close.
I mean, he's going to throw his hand axe.
Okay.
I'll put it on disadvantage because I'm literally just seeing the edge of it.
Yeah.
No, he's not going to throw his scimitar.
He's not.
How
about his bag of gold? Is he going to throw that?
He might do.
No, just clatters off. Just clatters off the corner when you were trying to get it round there. Just sort of like bounces off that. Didn't quite get it round the corner.
It was worth
and
a
it
shot.
swings back to you. It was worth a shot. But Feng is also in the silence, so can't, and so Silk. But you can see him throwing something, so you know he's seen something as Bert.
Well, everyone's just seen him throw his hand axe. Right,
Yeah,
that's his goal.
Silk hasn't. Silk didn't see that. Okay, Jasper's go. Up to there. Looks like up there. Turns around a little bit. And it seems to be weight, in fact, more. Yeah. And that seems to be just sitting there waiting. That's all. Right, okay. I'll have to do a nice. Okay. He rolls something up towards Silk.
Is it fireball pig? Is it by any chance? Boom.
No, it's a jar. It doesn't quite get you, but doesn't break. Sort of stops right about there. And it sort of goes, drink it. But it doesn't.
It's in silence.
Yeah, just do that sound.
Oh, thank you very much.
White 2 sugars, please.
It was bad.
Too slow. Gone now.
Yeah.
You can't. You're in silence anyway, so she can't hear.
Yeah.
Right,
Could,
right.
that's the point. Yeah. You're inside, so you can't hear it, and so he's rolled something towards you and just sort of gone. But it didn't quite get there. I'll use my wonderful freehand drawing skills to go. Oh yes, very nice.
It's called that.
That actually worked out better than I expected.
That's a number 5.
Okay, and as per Jasper, we have Silk.
Can I use an acrobatics roll to jump, pick it up from where I am?
So like run, jump, and sort of like roll, and pick it up in one go.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Okay. Yeah. So now you won't see this, but Bert will. So sort of like steps towards the corner there, and sort of like does a dive roll
What the
through
fuck is
the
that?
lands. Yeah, that line was just me. I had the wrong thing on it.
Oh,
You put the dots on it. I didn't put the dots on
You're drinking that thing.
yeah, it's right, yeah.
So he sort of like dives through the air and just sort of comes down his hand, rolls over and stops next to this potion, just swoops it up.
Oh, well, I didn't because I'm in silence, so drink it, yes. What is it? Is it poison?
Do you want to roll 2d4 plus 1 for me? Sorry, plus 2. So that's 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gain 6 extra points.
6 hit points.
Yep. That was a potion of healing. And not whatever
you
it
very
is
much.
somebody's drew on my, what was obviously a bottle with a lid on it. And not a
Doesn't
cock and
look like
ball.
that. Carefully
Okay.
placed as well, I think you'll find.
Very
There's
carefully
something
placed.
about it, all I could say.
Dear.
What more can I say?
I'm not really sure what can be said after that. Okay, so that's it. You swing down there. You took that. Anything else you doing? Any movement or bonus action or?
Still got 5, 10, 15. Still got 25 left. Make
Yep.
another stealth check. See if this actually works. Because the
Okay.
last one didn't.
Oh, that's a
he's
very good stealth check.
a god. Right, I'm going to use my other 25 to sneak back around that room.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No fucking no. Jeez. Sorry, there's loads of them about. Are they all dead? That was a good fireball, that was, Jamie. Well done, Burst.
Yep. You can see the charred remains of
I'll let me
various
let the
humans.
fish people.
Yeah, charred remains of various humans on the corners. And looks like they had hand crossbows and that, but there's not really much of the crossbows or the bolts or the clothing or beard left around. The place is quite singed.
Good.
You're still just about in the silence, sir.
Yeah, I'll stay there because that's probably the best place to be at the moment. That's me, don't mate.
Okay, that takes us over to Bert.
Right, okay. 10, 25. I shall move to there, and I'll just do firebolt.
Silent.
Okay. Yep, you're in silence. It's the only vocal component
Step
of that.
forward.
Is there a baddie up there?
Yeah. Way.
27?
Oh, yes.
I know, but the damage was pretty naff.
Oh, yeah. If you're going for the right eyebrow, you got it nicely, and it's just impacted there. It's sort of fizzled a bit of that out the way, and he's like,
And then the end of the movement, I'll just step back.
okay. Okay, and that's the end of your movement. Just a step back around there. Takes us down to him, who's doesn't know what's going on up there. He's just watching out for the rear. Flicks us back up to Elminster.
Okay. Do you want another stealth check?
No, we can keep that one for now.
Okay. 15,
Because you're not making any extra noise to give you away in the silence anyway, so...
20, 25. Um, 30. Okay, I'll just move to there.
Okay. Yeah, you move to there, you can see another dead body sort of like singed on the floor.
Hmm.
And to the south of you, there's doors going down, and there's still there's a corridor running east to west still, just
So
above you.
these lead to doors down here.
Now that's it's all it leads. It's onto it's a spiral staircase going down.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move there, and then with my action, I'll cast Prestidigitation and clean myself.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of soot from that fireball and stuff, and you don't want that all over your boots.
That's
you're leaving footprints. Now you won't be leaving footprints, so smart. Okay.
I'll just move Simon up there.
Unfortunately, nobody saw you making yourself look good.
Oh, when I come out the shadows, you'll see.
Oh, just so you can make yourself look good.
Yeah, when I come out the shadows.
Oh yeah. When you come out the shadows, you're going to be looking great.
If
I do. I usually do.
taking Simon with me, if he's on my shoulder, do we have to
Yeah.
make stealth checks for him, or is he just part of with me?
If he climbs sort of on your back, be on your shoulder. I'm gonna say for ease of use, we're just gonna use the one roll.
Ah, I'll just keep him with me then, because I can't. Otherwise, I'll be dragging him round and putting him different places. He just sits on my shoulder.
Yeah. As long as nobody's got him excited, or he feels the need to throw something.
Yeah, that's me, Steve.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you firebolt it, didn't you? Okay. Okay, which takes us on to Feng's go.
Okay.
TJ.
Thing. Well, move to the. Yeah, he'll move to the. Throw his hand axe at this one.
Okay. Comes out the silence past Bert, throws his hand axe.
Oh,
Yeah,
nah,
hits.
20.
Oh yeah, that hits. Hits him squarely in the chest, and he just goes straight down.
And he'll just move forward one. That's all of his movement gone.
Okay.
So it's Wiggle Sprocket's go.
Okay.
Jasper. I can always remember Wiggle Sprocket, but not Jasper.
Right, elements I can't remember either. He sort of motions
Is
down.
that why he
Punches
gets
at a
on
bomb.
child?
No,
Yep.
he's doing that because he's a dick.
That as well.
Yeah, that's good. Comes down that way.
Oh, lovely. What? Is he false? Yeah. He needs to be fifth, doesn't he? Just for that extra attack.
That next attack would come in really handy. You could always have gone out into the woods and started just killing rabbits. Yeah, maybe in a month or two, with enough rabbits, it would have leveled. Okay, so you killed him easily again. Got your axe back. Jasper's done his bit, which takes us on to Silk. You're still in the silence.
He's 35, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We're going down the stairs.
It's up to you. I don't know. I mean, there's dwarf has gone down there, or the human's gone down there.
There's a Yeah. Mm. I can see what I think is a dwarf down there to the left. Here. There.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
That's me done.
Okay. And presumably, let them know you can see something somehow.
In that direction, point towards there. Is that where you're pointing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pointing in
Down
that kind of direction.
Okay.
The use of hand signals as covert, nice. Okay. Is that all you're doing before we move on, Sil?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Can you roll a perception check, Jay?
I sure can. I am perceptive.
You are indeed perceptive.
11.
Yeah, you didn't see Silk because he's hidden in shadows.
I have no idea. Can he see me though?
Perception check, Silk. Come on,
with
you
me.
can.
What's it? 21 you need.
Nope.
Just bump into each
You're
other in a
both-
minute.
You're both hidden in shadows in the same corridor, and neither of you has a clue. That's
I'm
actually
still
quite.
going. Where's my hands gone? I can't see my hands. Oh, that's a good use of a one. That I love that. That I like that.
got you one out of the way.
There we go. That's the one. Where's my hands
Indeed,
gone?
that was the one. It's like, I can't see anything. Oh, yeah, that's right, because I'm in the shadows. Didn't know. Is anybody just going prestiginate, prestiginate?
No, I didn't see that one.
Okay, that takes it on to Bert, who, from where he is, doesn't even have to make a perception check because there's wall in the way.
I'll firebolt that one.
Fireball that corridor, you say?
Firebolt.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yep, firebolt that one.
16 it.
It does indeed.
5 damage.
5 damage. Yep, the firebolt definitely hits it, and it definitely seems to have been burned in the chest from that one.
15, 20, 25. And he will move to here.
Okay.
Next person is Elmis then.
It's that dark elf dude.
No. Dark elf dude, yeah. Yeah, he's pulling the giving dwarf behind him. Which then takes us back to Elminster.
Okay.
Who's hiding nicely in the shadows. He can see Feng,
Oh, there we go.
and he can see Jasper.
20.
You don't think Jasper's seen you?
Okay, that's 20 foot to there. What's that thing?
Don't know, it could be another innocent tied up for all we know.
Could be another innocent tied up. Except he doesn't look very tied up.
Oh, innocent.
He could be.
Obviously, but well,
He looks like a dwarf. In fact, he kind of looks like
Had to walk with stalks coming out of his head.
Kind of looks like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks
Okay.
like one of those people from Doctor Who.
So he's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf, yeah.
He's a dwarf. What range is this thing? Wand has 7 chances. Spend the wand. Following spells. Hold monster, hold person. Okay, cast hold person on the dwarf with the wand. 2 charges.
Okay. What? Presuming it's a wisdom save.
It is, and it's a wisdom save.
17, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite high. DC 17.
Okay.
Don't know how you
And it'll.
cast it. Let me see if we can click on something to cast it.
Yeah.
Hold person, isn't it?
Yep.
Hold person.
Okay. You
You
blow off your spell onto this dwarf.
Hold person. Yeah, I can click this.
Okay.
Cast that.
Which in
It
theory
should be DC 17. That's got that
should paralyze him.
The tag, yeah, paralyzed for the duration at the end of each turn. Can use another wisdom save.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be paralyzed.
Okay, cross 2 doofers off that. Okay, that's good. And then, so from there, it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move to there.
Okay.
That is it.
That was it. Alrighty.
But he didn't seem paralyzed.
He didn't seem paralyzed.
Okay. Oh no.
More importantly, when Steve was explaining what was happening, it came across to me that it didn't matter what he rolled, he wasn't going to be paralyzed. That's just
Is that
me.
how it came across?
That's pretty much the way it came across.
No, because while you were still doing it, I rolled a saving throw for him and he got a 19. And I thought, I don't think it's a DC 19 save.
Okay. See, we believe you. Thousands wouldn't, but we do.
I don't.
Okay. Who can they see? Okay. He can see Bert, he can see Bang. So 1 or 2 will be Bert and 3 or 4 will be Fang.
Oh no.
Oh, is that me?
Yes, so he unfortunately rolled a 2. So he points his crossbow at you and he shoots. And he hits. Doing 2. I know, doing 2 points of damage.
Bloody hell.
2. I know. I think that's the most you've taken damage for a long time.
Is
It
that?
is, yes.
I've taken 8 points of damage already.
Okay, that one can also see you and Fang, so roll again. Going for Fang. Shoots the crossbow in Fang's general direction. Misses quite badly. His aim is way off. And he hits the other bandit in the back of the head, and the other bandit goes down.
You roll the one.
One, and then I rolled another dice. Said, "Don't get a one." You got a one, and he shot his mate in the back of the head. He was clearly trying to get it over his head and was aiming at you or something, but he got it completely wrong. Or did he? Maybe he's a spy. Maybe he's just helping you out. Judged by the way he's putting his hand against his head, that doesn't seem to be the way. Okay. On left. And he can only see Feng. Okay, there's a whoosh as a bolt flies past, hits Feng, doing 6 points of damage. And he moves forward.
Took some damage, Fang, then.
Well, he is the fighter, so, that would be expected. That's still that. And that takes us over to Feng.
Right. Fang.
Feng
will
knows it was the bold one. It's the bold dwarf that shot him.
He will draw his shield and hand axe and charge
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So, where's his shield on his inventory? I don't know how to put a shield on. I'll just have to say his arm class is 20.
I have a quick look. Inventory, hand axe, great axe. He's already got it equipped, so it's already putting it on. Yeah, when he was using 2 weapons, he didn't turn his shield off on his ace on his thing, so he's already got it tucked on. So his armor class is 18 because he's already got the shield on.
Right, okay. Oh.
Okay, yep. And it's so runs forward.
Okay, let's go to combat.
Yeah.
Melee. Throwing. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Right, okay.
Feng obviously presumed this guy was going to be as tall as the others and swung it across his head. Swung it? Swung hand axe above his head.
That's it. Oh, actually, he gets shield bashed, doesn't he?
If he hits.
If he hits.
What do we roll for a shield?
If he hits, he can then use his shield bash thing.
Oh, right.
And it's...
I thought you had to roll to hit with a shield.
No, he only gets the shield bash if he hits with his melee weapon. It's sort of like a follow-up bonus attack. Sort of like swings his at that there and then pins him with the shield.
Right.
Okay. Jasper's obviously heard the commotion because he's outside the silence. Didn't see where Elmst went. Doesn't know he's around the corner, but knows something's going on. Walks up to there. Sort of climbs the wall up there. Which takes us on to Silk's go. Jasper hasn't noticed your Silk. He's
I
still
like that.
pretty close to you, but he has no idea.
Okay. Can I still hear Feng fighting around this corner?
Yeah, you saw Feng rush in.
Can I hear the fight?
Yeah, you're not in the silence. You can hear the noises of fight. A bit of battle going on. You can definitely hear Feng grunting.
Who's the guy behind him?
That's a good question. Who is the guy behind him?
I'll fight the one that Feng's fighting to begin with. Bear with me. Yeah.
I think the guy behind him's Amergo.
17.
The
Missed.
dwarven Mexican.
The dagger hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rapier missed, but the dagger hit. Ooh, that stings.
I see that you've got loads of faith in me, Jim.
Jump back 10.
Oh, no, that was me.
Yeah, that was me. No, wait, he's used his fireball already. Okay. You've done that, and then danced away.
I use
Attacking like that probably will let them know you're there.
No, I appreciate that, mate. I couldn't get to his back, so
Yeah.
does that include my sneak attack in that one?
Let's see. No, it doesn't. It's on your dagger plus your normal dex bonus.
Okay.
Oh, it has.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
2d6 there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's put the sneak attack on the bottom. I've just done
Yeah.
the breakdown on it. So
Yeah, it does. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
okay, so you did get that on him. And then you've danced off back a little bit. That's pretty. Is that all you've got on there? Yeah.
No, I think I've got another 5. I've got use all of it. Get out of the way. Go all the way back.
Okay. That's all. That's everything. Yeah.
That's yeah. There's nothing else I can do.
Right. Okay. That takes us on to Bert. You can definitely hear the noise of fighting going on round the corner.
Oh, actually, I'll do that. And I will cast Infestation on that guy.
Ooh. Okay.
Let me just.
Link the spell for me.
So. Don't know how to do it.
It's all right. It just linked it.
Oh, is it?
Okay. Fair enough. A Constitution saving throw. Okay. Yeah. This cloud of fleas and stuff appears around him. And he sort of like shuffles back that way, which means Feng gets an opportunity attack on him. Yep, it definitely affected him, and
13 points of damage.
yep, 19 definitely hits. Another 13. Okay, good.
Step back round the corner.
Yep. Okay, that definitely seemed to do the trick. Feng got a good free attack there, which is nice. Have you got anything else left, Bert?
No, I only got the one attack, don't I? Oh, actually. No, it's only a bonus action that I get. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay. This dark elf pops around the corner there. Sees what's going on. And fires off the hand crossbow he was given. But doesn't hit. But he definitely seemed to be firing in the direction of that bull dwarf.
Well, just Fang hits him with Vex. Gets advantage on his next roll.
Yep, he does, which takes us back up to Elminster.
Okay. I roll 5, 10. To the. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at
Okay.
the dwarfy.
Okay.
Cross one of them off. Wisdom save DC 14 on this dude.
Okay. Wisdom save DC 14. Okay. Distant Whispers. Okay. And the damage is
9 psychic or half
Nice.
he saves.
like he definitely holds his head and screams a little bit.
If he fails, he must immediately use his reaction to move as far away from me as possible using the safest route.
Okay. Okay, he disappears off round the corner.
Which way do you go? North or south?
North.
Okay. And I will move back 5, 10. Back to there. That's it.
Okay. Now his go, he's already used his movement to get away, so he can't come back. Guy could step forward there. Guy goes to there. The bandit to the side of Feng takes a swing at him with his scimitar. Feng easily sidesteps it. The one decides he wants to go and misses by even more with his swinging his scimitar down. And that's it. That takes us over to Feng.
Right. I tap the one in front of me.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does hit.
And that's 11 points of damage. Is he still up?
No. That was enough to just finish him off. Axe returns back into Feng's hand.
Right, and he'll turn him first, he'll up.
Okay.
Does he get a...
Now he can't use his bonus action for an offhand attack. He's got a shield out.
No, that's what I'm saying. Can he still shield bash? Although it's a different character.
That's a good question. Not one off the top of my head. I know. I'll just have a very quick look.
Do you want me to have a look while you're doing?
Yeah,
next
you
bit,
can have a. Yeah, we can do the next bit. That's a better idea. Okay, so that